Hey guys, in this video I want to talk a bit about Mr. Mime, who actually received a okayish buff in the last patch. His Unite move on the last circuit, on the last one that stuns, actually stuns for a very good amount of time now. Mime has been struggling a bit lately, but now that Blastoise is maybe gone as well. So his biggest issue is he struggles with like unstoppable characters, right? So Blastoise being a bit weaker as well now will help Mr. Mime again to have a bit of a better chance again. For hit items, I tried Energy Amp in this game. I think it can be quite fine with the Unite move buff, right? Otherwise, special specs and Buddy Barrier. You still need Buddy Barrier, you jump into 4 or 5 enemies, you will get bursted down otherwise. And special specs just increases Mr. Mime's damage by quite a lot, so. You can also run Focus Spam over Energy Amp, but again, with the buff of the Unite move, I really want to try Energy Amp and just try to Unite 4 or 5 times per game and see how much I can do. So for this early game, we just try to go for a stack. We'll go over this gameplay in this video as well, but we couldn't really, we have too many coins. Our lane Cinder is also what we lane with died sadly, so couldn't do much with this. Just trying to get this last hit away, get our confusion. So I will show, obviously, when I use my first Unite move, I will show you guys that how it works. Also there, I comboed my boosted auto attack with my fake out, so I get an easy last hit, he's stunned, and I can get the last hit quite easily. So when we get to level 9, I use my first Unite. You will see how long it actually stuns. And I think the stun is actually very, very strong and should not be overlooked. Should not be overlooked. Mr. Mime is still one of my favorite Pokemon in the game. It's still actually my most played Pokemon as well. For this first BS, we just want to bounce them. We actually get a nice kill on the Azumarill as well, or Marill. And now we just auto attack, go on this boosted auto attack, and we get nice kills here. And I finally get my first stack. Get a nice double KO. So I'm gonna look for Denmi Corpfish now. It's still up, so I can get Robber Stack here as well. Gonna guard swap it. Yes, I still play guard swap. If you don't know what guard swap does, then I have made videos about like a guide on Mr. Mime, and pretty much just it changes defense and special defense with your opposing Pokemon that you guard swapped. But the main part about it is it slows. It deals dot damage, it deals damage over time, and it makes your confusion always stun. So anyone who's guard swap will always get stunned by confusion, and that doesn't have to be a wall. So it's honestly very, very good. Also, guard swap now lasts forever on someone, unless they run out of range. So as long as you're in range of someone, your guard swap will last forever, which is quite nice too. We go here trying to Shiki steal away. My guard swap sadly, this one I actually didn't get, but I have the X speed as well. I'm still playing X speed on Mr. Mime, I think it's quite nice. You can also run eject button, both is totally fine. And we just try to run to level 9 now. There's not much to do. You can always guard swap Confusion Audinos for easy last hitting. Very straightforward. And here we could maybe look for a top gank as well. I'm spotting out the enemy guy, try to confuse him, but can't quite do it. Looking for the Azumarill now, we hit a guard swap, no we don't. They actually blink away from it, so can't do much about it. Trying to P for my Cinder Ace, and we get a nice kill actually on the Egg Slash. Now we go for boosted auto attack again, bam, combat into a confusion. The best way of like hitting guard swaps on someone is just a boosted auto attack, right? If you have a boosted auto attack up, they get stunned. It's quite easy to either follow up with a confusion or with a guard swap, so that's what I always look for out as well. During team fights, especially in late game level 13, you can also try to guard swap your allies, especially like a Cinder Ace. I can always have my guard swap on him, make him tankier, because I have more special defense and more defense stats, and it also heals on level 13. Now Dread is up. We don't really have good last hitting on Dread, but we kind of just want to zone our forward team. My team should be hitting Dread right here. They still have one top lane on the side of the enemy team. We also have one top, but yeah. We should be hitting Dread right here with our jungler, who just got level 9. I'm just gonna look for a nice confusion stun here, hit them against the wall, and my Greninja's there to be and clean them up. So nicely done by him. Go for this, and now we could look for a Unite move here, just to score. Would be totally fine if you want to break it. Like, my team will break the goal, doesn't matter what here, right? So yeah, but we just kill him, doesn't matter what. Already running to the second goal, because my team is going to break the first goal. So hopefully I get a score in here, but there's the Egg Slash. Again, we can Unite move here, so I'm just like seeing if my team is sticking around. I stun him. I really want to score here still. I want my second stack. There we go, finally done. And I'm going to Unite move, and you can, I don't know if it's going to start. Actually, no, the stun doesn't hit anyone. I just kind of went in to steal another Audino away as well. Try to get another stack, but enemies are just too much here at this point. So I kind of have to book it now. By next Unite move, you're gonna see how long it stuns. Gonna do it again, but right now there's so many stacks on the ground, and you can see the Energy Amp as well. How much recharge I get. Every dunk is like 15% of my Unite back up. And my Unite is pretty much back up already. I get this Corpfish as well, but sadly we break the goal. My Unite would have already been back up, so quite insane with the Energy Amp on top of everything. Mr. Mime has a pretty low cooldown. And we have Unite move again, so I'm just gonna jump in again. Why not? And you can see the stun right here. Look how long the Egg Slash was stunned. It's actually pretty decent. And we get another kill. So Mr. Mime has a lot of potential, right? It's just like so many unstoppable effects. Like anything that's unstoppable, it just makes Mime's life pretty hard. Looking for another stack. Sadly, Danny Boy 46 is here to stop me. I still try to go for a cheeky stun. You can always like try to swap confusion stun someone and then go for a score. If you have like 10 or something, it will always work. Sadly, 19 was a bit too much. And we can look for a team for a push again. I'm just looking for Corp Fishers to get my Unite move back up. Corp Fish is always something you can just walk by, kill very fast, and get Unite charge back up. You can already see my next Unite is almost back up. Just in time for the next Dread now. I never used it twice. So this should be the third time I can use my Unite move. And the enemies are very, very deep right now. I'm trying to hit our Cinder Ace, who's doing a good job defending. Looking for a guard swap on the War Turtle. Couldn't miss it, I couldn't hit it, but the confusion in these lands. And now he's on his own. Like my job is not doing Dread now, my job is to zone. So I'm gonna go into this brush, and anyone that walks into this brush will just get killed by me. So they don't push. I really want to look for some more Unite moves, but I could keep it for Rotom now. But yeah, they're very deep right here, so I'm just looking for something, being a bit aggressive. And then we jump in, and you can see my Unite also does a lot of damage. There's another big stun on the Egg Slash. But yeah, it's sometimes hard to get people into Unite move. But actually my team somehow dies all here. Like, I still get a nice on the Egg Slash, at least. I tried to get one more, but I couldn't quite do it. Actually went quite bad. The two of us recoiled. It looked like a very good team fight. I felt like this was like insane engage, but yeah, enemies had a good counter engage as well, and we actually lose that fight somehow. And we're gonna look for our next Unite move. We really want to Unite move another time before Zapdos if we can. You can pretty much unite every single with Energy Amp. You can unite every single minute as Mr. Mime. So you can unite 5 times per game easily. Go for this guy. He tries to score. Kill him very fast with the guard swap. Guard swap is very good against enemy tanks as well that have a hard time getting away with it. Like a Slowbro as an example, someone that suffers very hard against guard swap. You can pretty much have him perma guard swapped. He has no mobility to get away from you, and that's pretty strong. Look for another Corp Fish, and you can see our Unite move is already back up again. 10 seconds. And then we can look for something else. We don't really have to, but yeah. Just here, there are 3 characters right here. So I'm just gonna Unite with them. And here's the last stun. And you can see it, right? It actually is quite decent. I don't think it's anything you should not really care or like just brush away. I think it's quite nice. And yeah. Mr. Mime Unite is still pretty good. But you need Buddy Barrier as well. Like I would not recommend playing without Buddy Barrier. I've tried playing Mr. Mime without Buddy Barrier, you just die. Can look for something on the Decidueye here. Just gonna play around with enemies a bit, but I still need to farm some Corp Fishes now just to get my Unite pick up. But then again, it's not that, you know, it will not be that close. Also, my Guard Swap can actually slow the Blastoise. Water's Rapid Spin now, which is also nice after the last nerf. So I'm gonna farm level 14 first. I'm gonna go for these double camps on top lane. We can confuse both of them. If we just Guard Swap one, the buff, and then we can still confuse the Corp Fish as well at the same time. And our Unite move is pretty much back up. We're level 14 as well, so we're pretty strong. We do a lot of damage right now. And our main goal is just trying to probably kill the Absol or the Decidueye in team fights now. My student actually going down there trying to contest the last Dread now. And I'm just gonna try and camp in this brush and see if someone face checks. If someone face checks into me, they get chunked to half HP instantly, and I can either decide to Unite move instantly to get a kill or to just run away. Both are totally fine options. So I'm just scouting for my team right now. The enemies are going very deep, and I'm just already going in. The Decidueye is very deep. I can hit multiple targets with my Unite move. So we just go for it. Kill the Azumarill with the Guard Swap confusion as well. Zapdos getting kinda low. My goal is just try and get kills now. Like, I don't want this to be a flip. I kind of just want to get kills, but it's gonna be a flip in the end. But luckily we get it. Very close. But I think even if we do Zapdos there, we still won the team fight, so it would have still been a victory, but kinda close. Well, I hope you guys still saw the potential of Mr. Mime in this video. I think he can still work. I hope he gets some bit more love again in the next patch as well. But honestly, this was a good buff for him. Energy Amp, I think, is quite good as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We can look at damage numbers as well in the end. 58,000, not too bad for a supporter, right? Supporter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and don't forget to like and subscribe.